Welcome. Welcome to the most important night in Hollywood. The Soapies. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I can't really see my full outfit, but welcome to what is sure to be a life-changing evening for several disgusting perverts on Discord. Welcome, everyone. Soaps in chat for all of our nominees. Welcome, welcome. Here we are. My name is Girl with a Microphone, and we are about to take a journey that's really gonna stick with you. Tonight on the Soapie Awards. Is this my Miss Piggy costume? That is none of your business. But look, we have sequins. Welcome, welcome everyone. Yes, we've got the guantes. We've got the guantes. Throw a tuxedo or a dress in chat if you also decided to dress up. Yes, so this is the Soapies, the Soapie Awards. We are washing mouths out with soap tonight. I had this idea late last year after looking through a lot of the server alerts on the Guam cord. By the way, please be sure to join the Discord. And there were a lot of things that y'all were trying to say that kept getting blocked. And some of them were just so funny and so creative. I wanted to do an awards show about it. So here we are. This is just going to be one segment of our evening. We then have tons of slop to talk about after this. But first up, we are going to get straight into the awards. And then we're also going to talk about, while I'm all festooned, a little sweaty already, we're going to talk about the fashion from the Golden Globes to keep the awards season vibes going. So please join me as we venture into the awards categories. Here we go. Welcome to the 2025 Soapies, because it's all from last year. I need to turn that down for myself. Is that insanely loud? I'm standing and clapping. I hope you enjoy my beautiful Photoshop onto a very tan old man's body. Thank you. So let's just get into it. The first category of the evening. The first blocked post ever. The first blocked post ever. The first one to ever get snagged in the Guam cord filter. They were coming in fast and furious. But the very first one ever, that award goes to War Pixel. The word was fuck ass. And I bet you can imagine the context of that word, but here is the original post that got trapped. Here's War Pixel. He said some, personal things about himself. And then, big H3 fan since That's a 10, 12 years ago. Found Guam a few months ago and am a fan since the first time seeing her content. She is such a gem with her fuck ass bun. So, the award goes to War Pixel! Woo! Voila. Please clap. All right, can you guys hear the sound effects? I want to make sure you can hear everything. Do we hear the applause? Is War Pixel here? Yes, you can hear it. Okay, great. All right, then we're gonna keep moving. Yes, if you are a winner, please feel free to make a speech in chat or in the comments after this stream. Okay, next up. The best H3 enemy insult. Now, I will say, this was a very... Here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna fade this one out. This was a very... Oh shit, I don't have that one. Okay, never mind. This is a very tense and hotly contested topic, category, because you all are so creative with your insults about enemies of the show. But this one pretty clearly went to Ham and their insult of Nick Fuentes. And I read from the book of Ham. Fuentes wants to suck Hitler's cock. Wow. Truly moving stuff. Thank you, Ham. Gwam out with your ham clam out. Yeah, he does. Classic Ham. What a beautiful tribute to Nicholas Fuentes. Okay, next up, the biggest gross out. This was the blocked message that made me sick to my stomach. There were several, but this was the clear winner as soon as I saw it. My skin shriveled, my blood curdled, and the winner is Athena for Daddy's blank. I will show you what it is. There isn't even context. It's just the term. It's just the phrase, Daddy's Cummies. Daddy's Cummies is the winner of the biggest gross out. I felt sick to my stomach. I felt sick to my fucking stomach reading that. I don't know what the context was. I don't want to know. But congratulations to Athena. Athena, if you are here in chat, please take a bow. Please take a bow. All right. Next up, I'll wait for the music. Thank you. The next winner is the Filthy Poet Award. This is somebody who submitted a banned comment that rhymed. This was made especially for them because it was the only one that rhymed, and I really wanted to give it a nod. So the winner of the Filthy Poet Award is Josie, the lore whore. And here is the comment. There's lore? I'm such a whore for some good lore. Congratulations to Josie. Your creativity, your writing prowess has been recognized. Absolute bars. Absolute bars. The next award is the LOL Award. This is one of the... There were a couple, but this is the post that made me breathe strongly through my nose more than any other as I was reading through them and making these awards up and pulling them out of my butt. So the LOL Award tonight, drumroll please, goes to War Pixel. We have a double winner tonight. War Pixel with his latex comment. Oop. There we go. And here it is, guys. I want to see Ethan try on an inflatable latex suit with big tits and a tail. Bravo, War Pixel. Truly the darling of the Soapies. The darling of the Soapies tonight. I want to see Ethan try on an inflatable latex suit with big tits and a tail. I mean, it springs directly to mind, doesn't it? Such an artist with his words, Warpixel is. Okay. Next up is a very special award. This is an award that is from the folks who are in the trenches with y'all every day. They are the ones who are making choices about these filters and weighing yay or nay. Do we let big tits through? Do we let lore whore through? Right? This is the Mods Choice Award. This is the favorite banned post of all of our mods. Mods, please stand up. Let's give applause to the mods for all of their work, which they do for free. Shout out, I see them in chat. I see Sweesh, I see Lana. I saw Alex. I know Deej is here. Shout out Alexandra. Trying to see if I can see everybody. So here is their winner for the best banned post of 2025. It goes to Oct. Tactical BJs. Let's take a closer look. I know damn well the tactical blowjobs have been popping. Again, I don't know the context, but Tactical Blowjobs takes it as the Mods Choice Award. Congratulations to Oct. If you are here in chat, if you're in the spoiler chat where I know you like to hang out, make some noise, give a little speech, and shout out to the mods. Shout out to the mods for awarding this to the Tactical BJ aficionado? I don't know. Okay. And we have one last award. Oh my God, perfectly timed. Let me go big here. We have one final award. And this award goes to the person who was the last line of defense when it comes to comedy in our little Gwam Chord. Was really where the woke meets the wall, as it were. This award is one that I created because their presence could not be denied with the effort that they put in to try to spell things a different way to get it through the filter, all of their silly, gross comments. And so this award, let's get this music back on. This award is called the Free Speech Warrior Award, awarded to a true champion of the First Amendment who tried their very hardest at every turn to get their foul, filthy comments through the filter. And the winner is, by a landslide, no contest, the most banned posts on Discord. The winner is Lucy! Lucy wins! Lucy, we're gonna take a little journey right now. And I'm just gonna show you all of the posts that Lucy tried to reorder to try and get around those pesky rules of draconian censorship. We had Motherfucker Doom. She tried putting a space between mother and fucker. She tried taking mother out of it. And he wants to fuck Moo Dang. Tried it again. He wants to fuck Moo Dang. Tried it again. To fuck. Just testing the electric fence at every turn. The animated hand job, blow job, right in a row. Just trying to see what could get through the filter. Hand job, blow job, hand job, blow job. Still at it. Still working hard for you. The free speech warrior is a thankless job until tonight. Oh, we got another tactical blowjob. Tactical blowjob deployed. This message is for mods only. I hope you're having a nice day. At this point, Lucy knew most of their comments were getting stuck in the net and that only we would be reading it. So thank you, Lucy, for that shout out. Blowjob. Blowjob with water around it. Blow with a wind thing, and then job. The wordsmithing is truly something to behold. We're not done. I'm gonna have that tight, fuckable sternocleidomastoid. Fuckable got caught. And then the outrage. Oh, I can say suckable, but not fuckable? Wow. Again, her tried and true to see if it had opened up yet. Hand job, blow job. And then a personal attack at me. Why did Graham ban big tits? Shaking my head. Lucy, I would never ban big tits. That is way too far, and we need to rectify that. And then we have the Dr. Seuss portion. One cock, red cock, blue cock. When I tell you that the mastery on display here is truly something to behold. And last but not least, Lucy's foray once again into the world of titties. Small titties, medium titties, and lastly, just plain old titties. So please join me in giving it up. Oh, please join me in giving it up one more time for Lucy, our free speech warrior. Congratulations to all of our winners. Congratulations to everybody who was up for these awards. You're all disgusting. And I can't wait for the SOAPIES 2026 to see what other depraved shit you guys come up with. Thank you, everybody. And congratulations to everybody. Is Lucy here? Women in journalism. Yeah, the Lucy one, I was dying, and I knew that Lucy needed a special award for that. You are all receiving a bar of soap in the mail to put in your mouths. And that's the SOAPIES, gang. We went quick. I hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to everybody. And thank you all. Oh, you love the outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we need trophies for sure. I think next year we will definitely have trophies. Was I the only winner that was in chat? Athena, congratulations on your win. I think someone said Lucy was here. Well, people will be surprised to see that they won awards. Maybe tag them in the spoiler chat, or don't. Maybe don't. Let them be surprised when they watch this back. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Well, happy Monday. Nope. Yep. Happy Monday, everyone. We only have 1 week. We have 1 week until the show comes back. Hopefully y'all have been hanging in there. I have seen people just fully despondent on Reddit. I'm going to take these gloves off for the next portion because they are hot. Yeah, so we have only 1 week left. And you know what? We've been seeing the gang bopping around this week. Tamara has been on tour. She was on live with Olivia talking about Stranger Things. A great live. Even I have not watched Stranger Things since season 1, and I enjoyed it. Even though I haven't been following the show. Definitely worth a watch. It was lovely to see the two of them together. We got to see an iced blended, which we have not seen since Olivia posted, I think it was like a couple days after she went on break.
For Wham!
Welcome, welcome. Oh, a 1 month member. Thank you. BP Ultimate H3H3 Clips. Shout out. Shout the fuck out. That was great. And then tomorrow was on Nate's stream. Then we have Love doing his side quest of cooking outdoors. Oh my God, Oct is here. One of our winners. Shout out Oct. Yeah, you know, you won something. I'm not going to say anything more. So Love's been cooking outside, stopping arson, giving water to unhoused people, just having a wonderful time in Skid Row, essentially. And now we have AB and Lena on their drive back to LA. So there has been tons of content this break from the crew, and also specifically in the last like 24 hours that you all can catch up on later, because you're staying here and you're watching the rest of this stream. Right. Okay, great. So let's ease in here, because I consider myself not a fashionista at all, but I do like to look at all the fashion and judge accordingly. I mean, really, who doesn't, right? So we're going to go just based on our feelings, right? Let me pull up chat so we're all able to chit chat about this together. I want to make sure I can see y'all. We're just going to go through the Vanity Fair list of outfits from the Golden Globes. Obviously, this is very trivial compared to everything that's happening in the world, but I'm dressed pretty, and so we're going to talk about pretty stuff for a hot second. For just a hot second. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so first up, let me make this, here, let's do this. Let's get rid of these stupid ads. Beautiful, and we will make sure their names are showing, because, listen, I don't know all these people. I do not know all these people. I believe this is Tiana Taylor, right, guys? Right, gang? Let me let the youngins tell me. Wait, where the fuck did chat go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Can we talk about Rhea Seehorn winning her first Golden Globe for her role as Carol in Pluribus, a lesbian? Yay! That's awesome. There's so much shit I have not watched, and that is one of the things. Okay, so first up, we have Tiana Taylor. I love her hair here. I love her hair. I think it looks so cool. And the dress is like defying gravity. I think it's beautiful. I will say in general for the evening, everything felt very casual. Maybe because a lot of it was form-fitting. When I think of like red carpet, I like to see like the big over the top stuff. Because my thought is, if I'm famous, I don't want to wear something that like anybody would wear. You know, I want to get something that's like, hey, let me just move this down just a little bit. I don't want to wear something that others could emulate that closely, right? I want to just use my money to wear something insane, essentially, right? Like something haute couture and crazy. But anyway, this is beautiful. I really have no notes. I think it's styled very well. I like the hair. I like the makeup. So we will give her a thumbs up, I say. And this is in Schiaparelli haute couture with Tiffany. I mean, you can't go wrong with Tiffany jewelry, obviously. And yeah, she just looks beautiful. It looks very expensive. She looks gorgeous and moisturized. It's a great look. All right, next up. Literally had no idea who this was at first. I was like, no freaking way that's Jennifer Lawrence. But it is Jennifer Lawrence in Givenchy with some Swarovski jewelry. I think her hair looks, again, this just feels so underdone. to me. Oh, I look stunning. Thank you. Wait, what are we barking? We love her? Okay, we love her. I think it's very pretty. I will say, like, at first, I mean, I love a floral applique. I wish I could see other angles of this. It's pretty. I think it's very pretty. There are some that I can tell move well and probably look better on film. But I don't know. I feel like I've seen this a lot. I think this dress would look hot on darker skin for sure. They might have to change the color of the mesh, but I agree that like the florals might have popped more. Part of me says boot, part of me says too. It's pretty but a little odd to my eye. I wish the flowers were placed differently, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I love the cutout. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I've seen this done a little bit better, but she looks gorgeous, right? Like, baseline, let's be clear. Baseline, everybody looks great, right? Everybody looks beautiful. But yes, I do believe that a situation like this, one does want some sort of a do to the hair. Like, this just looks brushed out. I don't know. And I was wondering, like, are people sort of like playing it down because they don't want to overdo it in the middle of, you know, the collapse of society? Or is it just the trend now to be more informal? Unclear. In general, the men, as usual, were disappointing. This is included in that. The pants are not well tailored. It just looks boring. This is Timothy Chalamet in Chrome Hearts. Now show Froggy Tonic. Yeah, now I will say there were a couple of beautiful, cool standouts, right? This is not one of them, and it's annoying because the women try so hard, right? The women try so hard every year, and the men show up like they just rolled out of bed. Here is an exception. I think this is a beautiful look. It's interesting. I have seen on this red carpet at least some like wider leg pants. But I don't know how I feel about them because it kind of gives him like the Hasan Littlefoot thing. This is Hudson Williams. Is this guy from the Heated Rivalry stuff? I feel like he is, but I'm not sure. I hate that guy. Heated Rivalry. Okay. I like the cummerbund. I like the silky shirt. He looks like Katie Lang, honestly. He looks like a lesbian here. So that's probably why I'm like, all right, I can see that. See, the bar is just so low for men, right? But it is kind of giving like, it is kind of piratey. It's like a piratey Casablanca look almost. Yeah, very much off-duty waiter, right? Yeah, it's kind of like, meh. So, I mean, I'm neutral on this. I'm neutral on it. I don't know. Boring, boring, boring. Your pants look terrible. This is fucking boring. I don't know who Connor Story is in Saint Laurent. Get your hand out of your fucking pocket. Let us see the suit. Button your suit. But it's just all black. I mean, it's clearly a very expensive suit, but black, I mean, I don't know. It's just nothing. Now listen. She's always going to give it to us, okay? Jennifer Lopez is always going to give it to us. She just is, okay? And this is just so typical J-Lo, right? I don't love the color. It looks kind of pantyhosey, right? But this is just so J-Lo. And every time I see her in something more revealing than the last, I'm like, God, remember when she wore the Versace and everyone lost their mind? That is like conservative compared to what she's started wearing, you know? Or worn since then. Her makeup was rough. Oh, yeah, you can see. You can see that she over bronzed her forehead. You're right. Yeah, you can't really see the makeup on these. Okay, Michael B. Jordan. I mean, the guy's always going to look hot, but this is very fucking boring. This is Prada. This is Prada. And it's like, yeah, you're just hot. You're resting on your laurels. Very disappointing since I feel like I have seen him in some very interesting stuff before. But this one isn't it. Yeah, hot is fine. Boring as fuck. I mean, at least the suit, well, the pants are well tailored. I don't know how I feel about the jacket. Gucci suit. I mean, it's fine. But again, what are you giving us? Wear a fucking color. Now, I really like this. It looks very elegant. I bet it moves really beautifully. I think it's the perfect hairstyle for Chanel. I like the different fabrics here, the different textures. I like the brooches on the arms. Like, I would wear the fuck out of this dress. This is beautiful. Yes, it looks elegant and comfortable. I think it's perfect for her. Her makeup looks very understated. This ring, let me see if I can, oh shit. Can I, what the fuck? Hang on. Let me try to zoom in on this ring. Okay. Look at that. Oh, you can't even fucking see it any better. That's stupid. Anyway, the ring is giant and it's beautiful. It's from Tiffany. I mean, just no notes. No notes. She looks gorgeous. I think this dress would be exceptional on a thicker body type. Yeah, because it kind of has this like hourglass thing happening in the middle. So it would be sort of like a, kind of like an illusion, like flattering illusion, right? Ooh, nightgown chic. We got a little shade in chat. Yeah, the chocolate hair is beautiful. I love the curl to it. She looks very French here, even though we know she's Irish. If you know, you know. Okay, next up we have two boring people. I mean, the dress is beautiful. Amal is just like so gorgeous. She's in Balmain. Who the fuck knows? I mean, this is, I mean, has he worn this at every award show? Probably. She looks amazing. I mean, I love the ruching. It's a beautiful dress. I've seen it before. Yeah, I tried doing that. Deej, it's the article. It's not letting me get any closer on it. His suit is well tailored. Like that's at least something. A lot of guys look like they're just like melting into the carpet. This looks like a Tiffany watch. If we're doing watch talk, right? That Tiffany blue dial. Yeah, she's always very safe. Yeah, and I mean, she's like, what, like a doctor? Like she's something really, or a diplomat? I don't expect her to be going crazy, right? She's not up for awards. Now, here is a little bit of drama, actually, right? Like, here is a dress with some fucking volume at last, in Vivienne Westwood. You always know it's a Vivienne because the bust line is always crazy. I mean, it's a risk. And you know what? I think Ariana is probably just happy to not, a lawyer. Okay, thank you. I think Ariana's just happy to not be wearing pink. I do not blame her for being brunette and in a black dress. They gotta do something about her eye makeup, though. It makes her look like she doesn't have eyelashes or eyelids. And yes, I agree it needs a pop of something, right? And I don't know about the material. I mean, it's kind of a boot for me. I'd have to see it like in motion, I think, because it looks very stiff. It looks like burlap, you know? But yeah, they keep doing something to her eyes that just looks strange. Now, this is fucking perfection. I think Chanel, so this one's Chanel and so was Ayo. Chanel had a really big night. Beautiful, beautiful dresses. Lots of black on the carpet. This to me is perfection. The lip color is not one you see every day. Again, it's like this beautiful retro wave to the hair. It's simple, but also has some elegance and some eleganza to it. You know? I think it's beautiful. Black red and white. She looks like Snow White. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is definitely one of my faves of the night. I think she looks gorgeous here. Yeah, perfectly styled. Looks great. Gorgeous. Boring, schlubby, looks like shit. Like, what is happening here? What is happening here? The reason the black button stop is because you're supposed to have a cummerbund here, bro, or your pants are supposed to go here. It looks so bad, dude. He's wearing the pants below his fucking stomach. That is not what you're supposed to do. Yes, they're in brown and black. He's standing on his tiptoes. And his pants aren't even fucking hemmed. He could have worn his basketball shorts. Right. I mean, he's always schlubby, but I mean, come on. So this is his wife, Jackie. She looks beautiful, right? She looks great. He looks like himself. Ethan type outfit, honestly, yeah. She looks good. I mean, she just looks fine, right? It's fine. This dress looks like it should have been steamed when she got out of the limo. Like, if you're gonna wear, this is either silk or satin, Chloe Zhao. Really cool color. I love the color. I like the dress. I wish we could see where it was from. Very understated, and it's tough to wear something like this because it wrinkles so fast. And the bust is weird. Yeah, this is probably a no. It's just very, I don't know. There's something I like about it. I think I like the color. I like the idea. But it needed some work. And it's not the dress for something where you arrive in a limo. It's something where you just stay standing and perfectly still the whole time. Like a photo shoot or something. Kirsten Dunst and her husband. Again, the dudes just always look like shit. Like they didn't even try. It's a cool green. I haven't seen much of that green. I don't really love the dress. It's like gapping here. It just doesn't feel like it fits all that well. Maybe in motion it would. Again, it's like, yeah, the tie's kind of interesting. It kind of looks like Colonel Sanders, though. You know? Looks like a prom dress. And this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the dresses are just very, they're just very understated. Like, it's very conservative almost. Definitely needed some fashion tape, for sure. I can't see what's happening, like, here with it. If it's, like, skin tight all the way down. Yeah, tell me that's not a Colonel Sanders tie. Come on, Jesse Plemons, whoever the fuck you are. Now, this is gorgeous. This is Gucci. The fannings always look good. I feel like the fannings have great stylists. And this, because everything else is so boring, this is a real standout. Like, it's just beautifully ornate, right? I like the sort of the see-through sleeves that sort of carry the applique up. Recession indicator for sure. Yes, I think it's beautiful. And everything's pale, but it doesn't really seem to wash her out because her makeup has color in it, right? So I think she looks great here. That's just like a beautiful dress. Beautiful, beautiful dress. Now this fucking, I'm sorry, this is such a mess. This literally looks like she just got out of the shower and wrapped a duvet around herself. Right? I like the pattern on the silk. This is Christian Dior. I've never seen a Dior silhouette that looks like this. Again, it's more of that like ice blue that I like. We're seeing it here, a little bit here. So maybe this is the spring color yang, which I don't mind. I actually have a little bit of it on my nails right now. I don't know, guys. I don't love it. I don't love this one for sure. I do like her shoes, though. I like the pumps in that color. Big and small in the wrong parts, yeah. And I believe she's pregnant, potentially. I don't know. This is just such an unflattering dress for anybody, especially a pregnant person. Okay, next up, Ana de Armas. I've heard her name a lot. Don't know much about her. This is fine. It's a prom dress, right? It's a prom dress. It's like, whatever. Oh, she had the baby. Okay, so she's postpartum. Okay. I don't know. This is just fine. Beautiful, right? Resting on her laurels. The scallop cut. It's not easy. It's not easy to pull off. It's, you know, when I went fast, it almost gave like Angelina Jolie, right? It's kind of, it seems like something Angelina Jolie would have worn, but she would have stuck that leg out, you know? It's very pretty. It's very pretty. I think it's accessible, right? I think a lot of us could be like, oh, I could wear that. You know? That's my wife. She's beautiful. Congratulations. Here's a little bit of color, a little bit of interest, a little bit of sass. So Glenn Powell, this one jumped out at me. Again, the bar is just so incredibly low. But I love the blue velvet. I think it's very pretty. The pants are nicely tailored. He's actually wearing a cummerbund. Couple of cummerbunds on the carpet. It's accessible looking. Yeah, you're like, oh, I can see myself in that, right? Yeah, it's something, right? And I like the styling. I like the sunglasses, which I don't always. And I like a bow tie. I'm a sucker for a bow tie. So, I mean, he looks put together. He looks like an effort was made, right? And that is more than I can say for most of the dudes. Again, all right, so this gives me Angelina. This gives me Brad Pitt. It feels like we're getting some like early 2000s knockoffs going on, right? Yeah. Katie Mack gets it. Exactly what I was saying. Yeah, he feels very old school Brad. Okay, next up is Lisa, who is K-pop person, right? And was in White Lotus. You know, the first thing I thought of is I have a beach cover up that has this sort of like cinching thing going on. She looks gorgeous in it, right? She looks gorgeous. It's a cool necklace. I like her makeup. These little things are cool. I don't know how I feel about, yeah, the tassels seem cool. Ooh, slicked back hair would have gone a long way. Or even an updo. Like, people, show your necks, girls. Show your goddamn necks. With a necklace like that? Yeah, there are aspects of it that I really like. I like the tassel detail. I like the necklace. I think maybe with a little better hairstyling. I just don't know how I feel about the actual construction of the dress. You know what I mean? Jacquemus and Intimissimi. With a statement necklace, you need hair up. Agree. Oh, Skylark has an updo. Okay. Beautiful suit. This is Damson Idris in Prada. I think this suit is really cool. I like the fit of everything. Although I can't really tell. It seems like the jacket's oversized, but that must be the look. He's just really selling it. I think he's really selling it. I think it looks beautiful. I do wish we could see it with the buttons, like the coat buttoned potentially, the jacket button, but the oversized lapels, I mean, it just looks good on him. I like the color, but the lapels are giving toddler. Yeah, and there is like a bit of interest in the color, right? It's almost like a deep blue, like a midnight blue, right? With like a contrasting jacket, vest. So yeah, I like it. Compared to the other men, it looks great. Looks great. Now, bitch. This is the kind of shit that I love to see. This is what you're supposed to be doing when you are a celebrity. You're supposed to be wearing some fucking whacked out shit. I'm not saying I like it. This is the crazy shit, in my opinion, you should be trying to do on the carpet. You don't see much mustard, that's right. I like it on her. Yep. Awful, and I love it. Exactly. Like, I can't even be mad at it. I can't even be mad that she looks like a dust ruffle, right? Because she did something interesting. This is some shit, obviously. This is some shit I would wear. I don't know if I could do the mustard. It looks nice with her dark hair and her skin tone. Yes, Dijon. Oil painting, very interesting. Yeah, like I appreciate it. She's brave. Yes, I really. Where's the busy bee? I don't know. The choker is sick. The giant statement ring is awesome. I love it. Bobs are also having a huge moment on the red carpet. So look out for Bobs and ice blue silk in spring of 2026. I don't know. I love it. It looks fucking expensive. It looks like a lot of fun. This looks like fun, and it still doesn't look terribly uncomfortable. I love sheer gloves. Obviously, I love opera gloves. Okay. Emily, what's this? This is Louis Vuitton, okay. Emily Blunt. It's fine. I feel like she looks like an electronic toothbrush. That's my first thought. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's classic. There's nothing wrong with it, right? It's a beautiful silhouette. I just don't care. Like, it's just fine. It won't be something I think about ever again. You know? This is cool. Now, this is something I've never seen before. Do I love it? I don't know. Because what's confusing to me is, does this go into their pants and then out the back? The construction of this confuses me, but it is at least interesting. Prada always does some weird shit. I don't think it really works, but at least there's a hint of fucking color. Yeah, I know. I don't know if there's some sort of symbolism here or what's going on, but yeah, they just look gift wrapped, you know? I can't really tell. Yeah, it feels like conceptual, but like isn't fully formed, right? So that's Bella Ramsey in Prada. Oh, God. All right, Jeremy Allen White and Louis Vuitton. Fucking boring. Boring. Pants are too long. Bella looks adorable and I love them, but baby, what is that? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think when you're young, you get talked into stuff, right? And that's the time to do this shit. Try some crazy shit, right? At least that's something I might think about again, right? Like, what was Prada trying to do with this? Okay, next up we have Jeremy Allen White. Boring. I mean, there's nothing even to say, right? There's nothing to say. You're one of the biggest actors of the year, and you just, I don't know. It's just like, it's like making an effort would be gay or something. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Meh. Next. Agree. I love this outfit. I love this dress. This is Saint Laurent. It's Miley Cyrus. But I will say, either the makeup, the dress, or both is like aging her. Maybe it's the sleeves? There's something that feels like this is a dress Meryl would have worn like 10 years ago. Maybe it is her eyebrows, right? Because I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. I didn't even think it was Miley. But it's a beautiful dress. I really like it. I like this structural stuff going on. Again, it has some interest to it. I love this black diamond Tiffany necklace. Like, how cool is that? It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful dress. But I think it's the makeup and maybe the hair. Again, can we get an updo for these I mean, think about like her beautiful shoulders being on display. That would have been so nice. Yeah, it feels a little matronly. But she still is killing it. She looks gorgeous. Again, Dakota Fanning. The Fanning girls are always going to show out. They're very pale skinned, but they still never look they they trend toward like paler looks, right? Because they're big Valentino girlies. But they still never look as washed out as some other girls do. Because like I said, they pay attention to their makeup. So this is beautiful. Another Vivienne Westwood, you can tell by the bust line here. This one looks like it moves beautifully, but her sister knocked it out of the park. Like, this is fine. Again, this is like, to me, like an elevated prom dress that costs way too much money, right? It's fine. It's classic, but meh. It's fine. Julia Roberts, it feels like she wears this to every award show. I can't tell if it's pants. Does anyone know if it's a pants, like a jumpsuit? She looks beautiful, but this is boring as fuck. Straight off the rack. Yeah, I mean maybe that's her thing, right? Maybe she's not really into the fashion stuff. But I don't know. I just like, meh. I mean, it's Julia Roberts. She's gorgeous. What can you say? Gap. This is a Gap dress. To me, it shows. Like, no makeup. The hair, again, like the lack of hair is really upsetting to me. The pocket on the dress and the rolled sleeves like a t-shirt, like it's just, this looks like a kitchen trash bag. At least in this light. Who did this? Exactly. Fire them. Yeah, not a fan of this one at all. But like, right, this is just fucking boring this year. This is fucking boring. Alicia Silverstone and Nicole and Felicia Couture. She doesn't look comfortable. Maybe it's just the way she's standing, but she doesn't look comfortable. I do not like this. I don't know. Very prom. Beauty from A to Z. Like, yeah, she's gorgeous. I don't think this dress serves her. Still meh, but red meh. Yeah, it looks a bit miserable. Yeah. Right, like I'm sick of the fucking mermaid silhouette or the trumpet silhouette. Yeah, for sure. But we love her. We love our vegan queen. Boring. The suit is way too big. Nothing to say. This one is interesting. It's kind of like, it gives me like a more casual, again, Chanel was like the only interesting stuff on the carpet. It's like a more casual atonement dress, which is like one of like the most beautiful dresses of all time, right? It's just such a refreshing pop of color on this fucking carpet. But it's gorgeous. This is beautiful. I think it's lovely. It probably has such a nice flow and a nice weight to it from the look of it. I like the detail here. So yeah, Rose gets off with a thumbs up, I would say. Yeah, it's very summery. Yeah, nobody was doing their hair. Like, literally, why would you not want to do your hair for a fucking award show? I mean, I guess for them it's just like so boring. She kind of, in this color and that lip color, she's giving me like Julianne Moore a little bit. Doesn't she kind of look like Julianne Moore all of a sudden? It looks like it'd be fun to wear / take off. Oh, yeah, for sure. It looks very silky and slinky. I never noticed that she looked like her. I think it's the green. It's like bringing out the Irish in her skin or something. I don't know. Maybe the celebrity hairstylists are on strike. That would make sense. Boring. This is Sarah Snook in Patu. I don't know. I've seen this dress a million times, right? I've seen it a million times, and that means the stylists have seen it like 2 million times. So why are you putting this on anybody? You might be right, Alexandra. Like, no joke. I dislike them as a couple. The dress is interesting, at least. I like Armani. They make some cool, like, almost robot-looking stuff, especially Armani Privé. But again, just a slick... For once, honestly, though, we get a slick back bun. We get a slick back look with, like, a cool neckline. So I'm not mad at this. He's boring. She looks great. Again, though, it's just all underwhelming. Now, here is some drama. Again, Vivienne Westwood. So the stuff that's standing out to me is Chanel and Westwood. The colors are bad. There's a lot of black, and I am thinking people were going for more understated, right? So they don't look like they're, you know, the Capitol in the Hunger Games. I like the drama of it. It feels very like late 19th century. So, I mean, yeah, I'll take it. But again, no hair done. Guys, you guys might be right. Can someone look it up? Kate Hudson let the ears out. I'm sorry. She's a beautiful woman, and this dress is very cool. Again, Armani Privé. I like their kind of shiny, futuristic stuff. And this one is just gorgeous. I think this is beautiful. Yeah, put some fucking color in the dress. No hair at all. Yeah, this is beautiful. She looks like an award. And it looks killer. Killer on her with all the fringe hanging down. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, so this is Britt Lower in Low with De Beers jewelry. They must be on strike. I do like that there's finally like some interesting stuff happening. I think I like a structural risk. I think that's pretty. Kind of wish there was like a belt or something, but maybe that's just me. Or like, I don't know, some kind of an applique or something. It just feels a little blah, but I do like the structural stuff. Loeva? Is that how it's pronounced? Thank you, Kimberly. A fancy hat. More fascinators on the red carpet, please. I think he looks amazing. If you're gonna wear a black tux, do it like Patrick Schwarzenegger. I think he looks beautiful. I love this giant brooch. I love the oversized bow tie. I love the hair. He's got some sick glasses. And this is the one time I've seen where I like the wider leg pants. For me, it works. And he doesn't have his fucking hands in his pockets, you know? But again, it is a black tux. So his wife is a model. He gets fashion. Yeah. So he's serving. For the men, he is serving. Nikki Glazer. Now, this is a dress I would love to wear. This looks like so much fun. I love the color on her. I think she looks beautiful. Would have loved a necklace of some sort. And again, she just went to Dry Bar and got a blowout because everyone's on strike. I just think this is so pretty. You don't see that color all that often. And yeah, this is just, I love the, it's almost like bands of fabric there, not even like ruching. I just think it looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Yeah, fun. And obviously I love a little bit of drama. I don't like the color on her, but I love the shape. Fair. I think it looks beautiful. Okay, now this one I was like, ooh, Priyanka. Okay, serve. Then I was like, what the fuck? Now, this is, after I read it, it's Christian Dior. This is a very classic Dior silhouette. You are still able to hate it. You're still allowed to hate it, but this is a very, it's a very 80s Dior silhouette. I think is she a Dior spokesperson? I like the color. I like the midnight blue. I like this. I can't do it though. I can't do the rest of it. I think Dior needs to get rid of this, this silhouette, or it needs to be just like on the runway. I don't know. Not a fan. I can never sign off on a bubble hem of any kind. Young Zach in the back. So, Priyanka, it's going to be a boot for me. I do love this, though, because I was like, ooh, I love the color. I love the necklace. I think her makeup looks beautiful. But damn, that Dior silhouette will come for you. This is Jennifer Garner at the PTA gala. Like, just... These people have so much money. They could be wearing haute couture to all of these events, right? Especially because they don't pay for any of it. It's all fucking rented. It just makes me so annoyed that they squander their position, their privilege. The people yearn for some beauty. She's had good work done. Yeah, she looks gorgeous. Her hair looks beautiful and shiny. It's giving TJ Maxx. It's giving off the rack. Owl of Athena, I think you're right. It definitely needs to be like a taller person. That's why I think like on the runway with like big hair, with a big like headpiece of some kind, the Dior stuff kind of works, but yeah, Dress Barn. Too accessible, I say. It has to be about the global economy. Yeah. Okay, now here's one where I was like, okay, we're just doing really, this is what, Saint Laurent? I mean, it's a slip dress. Very 90s, right? Like this would be on a 90s red carpet, which I kind of like because it almost feels like we're returning to the 90s when the red carpets weren't super over the top. Like if you go back and look at like, I don't know, even like the Oscars, when Gwyneth Paltrow was like at the height, she was wearing this or something even less formal a lot of the time early on, you know? So, I mean, for the Globes, I don't know. It feels like way underdressed. I don't know, like the yellow top. I don't know. I don't like it. She's beautiful and she could wear anything, right? Like she looks gorgeous, but I don't, and nicely steamed. Nicely steamed. No jewelry, like no necklace, no nothing. I don't know. Not a fan. Now this shit, she looks like a fucking hamper. Danielle Frankel should be fired for this. I cannot believe that she left the house like this. This is really bad. With peace and love. Gives chest piece, yes. Yeah, like she's so beautiful. And also with the Hunting Wives, like this is a big year for her. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, this is beautiful. This looks like, also like the bottom of a shower, like a shower liner. Yeah, no one's wearing jewelry. Their hair isn't done. So either everyone's on strike or, you know, they're downplaying it because, like I said, they don't want to look like it's the Hunger Games and they're all in the Capitol, right? Now, here is a men's look I really like. First of all, I have a soft spot for the Efron boys. Zach and Dylan. But Dylan, I think, is so cute. Loved him on Traders. I love this like pale, pale, pale purple shirt. And I love this detail. It's not a tie. It's like just like a little cuff. It's like almost like a cuff at the top. I love that. I like the two-tone kind of shoe here. I think he looks good. It's simple, obviously, but I think he looks nice. Got a little bit of color, a little bit of interest. The lapels are kind of rounded. Yeah, he looks great. He looks great. Yes, the bar is on the floor. Exactly. Gail King, get it. This is Pamela Roland or Pamela Roland. Ma'am, take off your Apple Watch and this purple bracelet thing. I had no notes except for that. The Apple Watch, prison, exactly. Like, I think she looks beautiful in that dress. I love the jewelry. Her hair looks good. Her makeup's a little washed out. She could use a little more color in her makeup. But what are we doing? What are we doing there? Not a fan of that. Now, finally, Justin Sylvester. We don't know who made the suit, but fucking finally, a man brings it to the runway. A man brings it to the runway. Finally, a gay. Exactly. The gays are coming to save us. Beautiful, beautiful suit. Love the material. Love the fit. Love the boots. Love this little detail here. We're going to see a couple more of those. I love the guys wearing brooches. I think it's great. Yeah, serving blue steel. Love it. Looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. Shout out Justin Sylvester. Oh, this is terrible. I'm so sorry, Mary Beth. So Mary Beth's a comedian, or a comic. Why are we bisecting our chests? This is a bad look. Like, just get rid of that. Just long lines, girl. Long lines. You're very thin. This is a great dress for you. But this thing across the top, I cannot deal with it. The boobs are fighting for their lives. Yeah, I just can't. I don't know. She needs some work on this. I mean, imagine like she gets rid of this and then just has like draping necklaces. I think she looks so pretty. More black again. More black and more blah hair. Now this, I was like, brother, like you didn't even wear a tie. It looks so casual. And then I see, oh, a tail. A train, if you will. And then I was interested. Like, yes. Try something different. Try a deep V. It almost looks like a kimono, like wrap around here. It does kind of look like toilet paper, but at least we're trying something. At least we're trying something. This will be disgustingly dirty by the end of the night. Yeah, I need the 360 to see what's happening in the back. Bar for men, try a tail. Sarah for sure. I'm wearing a tartan dress tonight because of my Scottish heritage. Oh, cool. Make sure you put, if you guys dressed up tonight, like I suggested on Discord, make sure you put pictures in the spoiler chat. I'll look at them later. Okay, we've got some more of like this periwinkle. It's fine. It looks hard to walk in. I like that there's some interest here. I don't know how I feel about this weird bit in the middle. I can't tell if that's like a bodysuit underneath, but it looks kind of like the ocean. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know who she is either. So that's a whatever. Gorgeous! Fucking gorgeous. Balenciaga on Tessa Thompson. Fucking gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dress. No notes. No notes. I would love to see what the shoes are, but I love that we've got some drama with the tail. The fabric is clearly so pretty. I bet it's got like a nice heavy weight to it. Love the little rings. Love the like the Morticia hair and the beautiful makeup. Stunner. Absolute stunner. Can we re-explain the lack of jewelry? We're not sure. The only thing I can think of is that they are being very cognizant of the fact that our country is falling apart. Right? And they're trying to do like an austerity thing. So they all decided to do their own hair and makeup and jewelry. That's my guess. Okay, Cheryl Lee Ralph. Listen, she's going to serve and she always looks like she's having fun. This looks like a UPS uniform. I think it's the color and the pockets, which are very like menswear, and the belt here. I love her hair. I love her makeup. This woman is fucking aging backwards. I wish this was in any other color. UPS winter formal, exactly. Yes. I like the shape. I like the drama of it. But it does give, someone said sleeping bag. Yeah, it looks like thick. It looks very thick. Yeah, I don't understand this. And it also looks like it's not even. Harbison Studio. Did you wrong. But beautiful. She just looks beautiful and so happy. So there's that. Boring, boring, boring. Don't care. Interesting. Interesting dress. We got some color here, but he kind of looks like a valet. Again, we got a little bit of a Colonel Sanders thing happening. But I like the piping. I kind of like it. Underwhelming, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm wrong on what one? I'm wrong on this one? He's like if a Lego man was made into a human. Like they look nice together. I think the outfits are very like pleasing symmetrically with each other with like the black and white pop out. But yeah, he just looks like he's doing valet. Okay. Jamie Lawson. This is Giuseppe Di Morabito. Love the fabric. I wish I could see the back. It looks like there's something interesting going on the back, like maybe some sort of a cape situation. I don't know how I feel about the asymmetrical bodice, but she looks beautiful. Yeah, the face card is insane. And yeah, absolutely yoked. Beautiful. Love the nails. But I mean, the dress is like beautiful. Beautiful dress. There's a little bit of interest to it. It's sparkly, so that gets points from me. This fucking guy. This is Timothy Simons. We don't know who it is, but again, with the fucking Colonel Sanders. At least he's doing something different. Like, this kind of feels like something Quentin Tarantino would show up in. Which, I don't know if that's a compliment. But, yeah, the frosted tips look terrible. It is more of like a 90s homage, it seems like. But, yeah, he's a tall guy. Great person for, like, this long coat, right? This long suit jacket. He looks like a villain. I hate this. A time-traveling villain. Yeah, there's, like, something kind of steampunky about it, right? So, yeah, I mean, at least At least he gave us a little something to talk about. You know what I mean? He gave us a little something to talk about. Oh, the color of this sucks. This is Sabrina Elba in One of a Kind Archive and Jessica McCormick jewelry. Boring. It kind of reminds me of a dress. I don't know why I remember it so clearly, that Vivica A. Fox wore. Again, in the 90s. Like the hair, the dress, it feels like this drape here feels very 90s to me. I do not like the color. Again, it's like pantyhose. Very, very like early 2000s prom, right? I don't like the silhouette. Meh. It doesn't show up that well on camera. Yeah, again, a lot of these could look more gorgeous in person. But I don't know. Yeah, the length is weird. It would be beautiful in black. Be beautiful in green or like any other color. Meh. Yeah, it's either Vivica A. Fox or Vanessa Williams. I'm like seeing a dress similar to this from the 90s. Boring. Joe Jonas looks boring. It's fine. It's tailored well, but he's boring. Robin Wright, beautiful. Very Ralph Lauren. Standard. Fine. Looks fine. Snoop Dogg. Get your pants hemmed, sir. I like that it's something different, but get your pants hemmed. Get your pants hemmed. Get your pants hemmed. It's amazing what a tailor can do. Snoop looks like an SS officer. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's a yes for him, but get your pants hemmed. Now this is like such a throwback. This is so like 90s or early 2000s red carpet. This is like a Gwyneth Paltrow, the year of like Shakespeare in Love, when she had like the sash that she wore with her dress. So beautiful. This color on her, I love a Kelly green like this, or like an emerald green. She looks fucking gorgeous. This is Chase Sui. This is Balenciaga. Again, Balenciaga was on her and also Tessa Thompson. So Balenciaga and Chanel having amazing nights. Some really nice green surprises on the red carpet. I'm a huge fan of green on the red carpet, and so I love it. And I just love this. I mean, it's clearly, it's so retro. I can't hate it, although I wish the bust was better fitted. You can tell it's like, it's gapping really badly. And it doesn't look like that's intentional. Sometimes they have like those weird dresses, right? Athena, horny jail. Oh, Armani too has had some highlights for sure. I like the really sleek Armani stuff for sure. She just looks classic and beautiful. The hair's up with a necklace. This is all we've been asking for. There's a train. The drama is there. Classic silhouette. 10 out of 10. Love it. Love it. No notes. This is Justine Lupe in Armani. Again, Armani. I just don't like the color. It's very sheer. It's very sheer. I don't know if she was aware of how sheer it was going to be. I don't know. Again, it's like another pantyhose dress. I bet it was very pretty in person, but I don't like it here. A little interest from Ollie Mule. We like this. He looks like a little lesbian. I'm here for it. I don't know. The color is like meh, but at least it's not just a boring black suit. I like the applique on the collar here. Like that would be so easy to do, right? And I think that's done in lieu of a tie. I feel like a tie would have looked nice with this. But I don't know if it should be like, maybe like a long tie, but maybe not. Maybe the collar's enough. I don't know. But I do like this. If he was a little lesbian, I'd be okay with it. Yeah, me too. Very Jack Dawson from Titanic in this one. Nipples 10 out of 10, but the rest is not it. Exactly. Yes, Devon Sawa for sure. There's a lot of 90s stuff coming back, it feels like. Beautiful, gorgeous. Una Castilla Chaplin, fucking gorgeous. Don't know who she is. Wish she had a little bit of a necklace on, but I love this. This shit looks expensive. Fits her beautifully. Fits her beautifully. She looks so happy and confident. Her makeup looks great. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I love the drape of the skirt. Is it really Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter? Game of Thrones. Okay. I'm so out of the loop on so many things. Is she really Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter? I've only seen him with a mustache, so I can't really tell. I am wearing a dress. It's my Miss Piggy costume. But yeah, I love this. I think she looks gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful dress. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, so classic. Gorge. Gorge. No. 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 This shit. Are gauchos back? What is this pant length? I don't think the barrel leg pant with a Chelsea boot should be on the carpet at the fucking Golden Globes. Terrible. It definitely needs better tailoring and no. Giving cult leader for sure. This is bad. This is whatever this is. I was like, oh, okay, okay. And then I saw this and I was like, absolutely not. Yeah, the top half for sure. No. I don't know who you are, but no. Jacob, it's Chris Perfetti. I like it. I don't like his pose. But I like it. It's fucking cool. Again, we have a sick brooch happening. They're not crediting. I have a feeling this is the same designer as the red suit with the brooch. I'm guessing, right? It's very cool, but he needs to like put his shoulders back. But I think this is really cool. I think this is a beautiful suit, and yeah, it's breaking up all of the black, you know? Christian Cowan is the other one that we saw Christian Cowan too. I wonder how it feels to sit in that. You probably have to take the rose out, I would think, to sit in it. But it also doesn't look like he's wearing a shirt underneath, so who knows? Okay. This is Zoe Deutsch. I do not know what is happening here. I will say it's very drapey and probably looks gorgeous in motion. Right? But I don't know if the drop waist, like the head, and adding all the weight of like the sequins and also the tassels is helping. It's art, but is it fashion? Yeah, because I saw it, I was like, ooh, oh, I don't know. I like that it is interesting. I like that it's a risk, right? I like that. It probably feels really good on. But I don't know. I don't know about this. This looks like it's just pulling her down. Yeah, it's not, it just doesn't, it's not doing her any favors. But it's a cool idea. I think it's like, I don't know. I like it, but I don't. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. But we have another nice sick-ass bob. Another fuck-ass bob. It's giving gravity, yeah. It just looks like all of her is like drooping off. It's very interesting. Natasha! I like the fabric. I think the color on her is gorgeous. I love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the jewelry. The gathering, it just kind of makes it look pillowcasey. And I had this thought that she needs to hook up with Tadashi Shoji, who has done so many beautiful looks for Octavia Spencer, who's another plus size lady who always looks amazing on the red carpet. Always. Always, always, always. She always picks silhouettes like this. I found one of her in like a bigger, more voluminous dress. Gorgeous. She looks beautiful here, right? She looks beautiful. This looks very expensive. But I just don't, I think maybe the color, if this was a different color, it would look less pillowcasey. Do you know what I mean? Like if this was an emerald, imagine this in like an emerald green or a peacock blue or even that pale like ice blue that they've been showing. But this ivory, it just reads pillowcase. It reads silk pillowcase. Ooh, deep amethyst. I mean, gorgeous. All around gorgeous. Yeah, the ruching would look so different, or the gathering would look so different in a different color. And yeah, the bottom of it does kind of lay weird, you're right. Maybe it needs to be hemmed a little. Who fucking knows? But it's not a total miss. But I think Tadashi Shoji and she should have a sit down, and she should get some sick-ass dresses designed by him. Walton giving us a little bit of interest. Again, I guess this is like not really a Colonel Sanders, but it's more of an undone bow tie. I like the gold. It's nicely tailored. I feel like one big miss I'm seeing is that the coloring is not flattering to the skin tones. Yeah. Yeah, older lesbian for sure. This is definitely older lesbian. It is another pussy bow. It is, kind of, or an undone bow tie. Gold member. Yeah, he's great. And, I mean, again, the bar is in hell for men, so, like, it's fine. This is gorgeous. This is Erin Foster. I mean, this is beautiful. I love the straps have a little bit of interest to it. Again, just, like, no hair. No jewelry. No jewelry! No jewelry. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Standard. Amy fucking Poehler, you ding dong. Here, I was like, yes, bitch. I was like, absolutely. Kill it. Serve. Love the necklace. Love the fuck-ass bob. You're the queen of it. You got a little pop of color in your purse I see over here. Yes, yes, yes. And then I see this fucking shit. It looks like she's melting into the ground. What is the point of this? What are we doing? The Hemmers are also on strike. I love this. I love the top. I love the cut of it. You can tell the material is so beautiful. I love the pants. I would wear the shit out of this. This is just unforgivable. Yeah, it looks like her feet are sideways. That's all. You know, I don't even need to see shoe. Just have the pants go all the way to the floor. She looks beautiful, but this is, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is. What's this, like a jet blue, kind of, like gray blue, slate blue situation? Fine. It's fine. Fortune. Listen, I think dressing as a plus-size masked lesbian is not easy, and I think she looks really nice and sharp. And I think it looks like a deep purple. Right? It's kind of like a plum. Like, I think she looks good. I think she looks good. I mean, she looks presentable. You know what I mean? I think she looks good. Love Fortune. Fortune's so cute. Boring. Boring. Rich daddy. Yeah, she is. Boring. Boring. You see how these guys are just shoved at the end? We've got an I'm Not a Cheerleader reunion. Again with the ice blue. Love this dress. Would love to see it head on. And actually some volume to the hair. Gorgeous. And Clea Duvall also showing up the men in a navy suit. They're looking gorgeous. And love the purse too. Yeah, they look great. I love ice blue and like red hair. I think it's so pretty. It's like very mermaidy, right? Gorgeous. So that's the dresses. I think Selena Gomez was a highlight. Tessa Thompson was a highlight. Parker Posey just looked insane, and that was a highlight. So gorgeous, right? I am going to awards show myself, and we're going to come back and talk about some slop. So grab yourself a drink, take a little pee, whatever you need to do, and we will do like another hour of show. And yes, we will be dragging Las Culturistas, who I would like to brag about having never liked. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Why is this fucking not focusing? 1 second, y'all. Literally was just sitting here and it was working fine. We can figure this out. Yeah. Why aren't you working? Nope, not that. Hey, there we go. Just took a second. I need you guys to see that the fuck-ass bun has been activated for the second half of the show. Meow. The bun is back. All right, what the frick are we talking about tonight? Oh, I had something for tomorrow that I saw that I wanted to just pull up here. Have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this? I thought of her immediately. Could you turn the camera a touch further? What do you mean? 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 Fuck us, bun. All right, check this out. So there was this moment where Trump was trying to, like, he was talking to a bunch of people at some military meeting, very important meeting, and he just got up and walked away in the middle of a conversation to look out the window. Like, some really weird shit. And someone decided to green screen it and put this behind it.
Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look, come to think of it, well, I got to look at this myself.
Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Wow. What a view. Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look, come to think of it.
So is Tamara running Joe shitpost? Because this is so Tamara. Yeah, it was already weird with him just getting up in the middle of a meeting and doing that. But the internet just made it better. Yeah. What a view indeed, Mr. Trump. What a view indeed. Oh, God. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen, there have been protests breaking out in the thousands, tens of thousands in Iran opposing the theocratic Islamist Republic government, which was not elected, right? Not a free election. This is a dictatorship, an authoritarian dictatorship, right? And there have been these protests busting out all over. The government has shut off electricity and cell phone towers in order to, try to curb the spread of these protests. They're in the streets. They are burning mosques. They are burning buildings. They are ripping down flags. They're doing amazing things in order to, the people of Iran are doing amazing things to try to free themselves from authoritarianism, right? And you would think the people who have been so loud about supporting the people fighting against violence, authoritarianism, apartheid, right, would be on the side of the people in this case as well. But you would be wrong. Because the loudest people who are very pro individual liberties when it comes to the Palestinians also are caping for the Iranian government right now and actively trying to make it seem like the uprising of the people is just a U.S. psyop and not happening organically. And one of those people is Hasan Piker. I know you're all really shocked, right? So here was Hasan. This is back in June. This is when he was praising the Ayatollah, who is like the head of the Islamic Republic in Iran, and has been, he's like in his 80s now. He has been since he took over decades ago. And here he is here's Hasan watching some fan cams during the 12-day war in 2025 between Iran and Israel.
Fucking insane.
No commentary.
Question why, even in a country that is as Islamophobic as America, or even in countries in the Western world who are unimaginably Islamophobic, even in a region that is anti-Shia, like the Middle East, why is the Iranian stocks rising up? Why is the Ayatollah stocks rising up?
Oh, Reddit volume's low. Sorry, guys. Hang on one sec. Let me rewind it. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. It was really low.
It's fucking insane. One must ask the question why, even in a country that is as Islamophobic as America, or even in countries in the Western world who are unimaginably Islamophobic, even in a region that is anti-Shia, like the Middle East, why is the Iranian stocks rising up? Why is the Ayatollah stocks rising up?
What?
It's because they're fighting a far greater villain, Israel.
Oh, right. Because Israel is the ultimate villain, Iran is allowed to do whatever they want. They are allowed to oppress all their people. They are allowed to cut women and girls off from all opportunities. They are allowed to jail people, especially women, for doing all kinds of things in public. Normal things. Dancing, singing, cartwheels, showing their hair if they want to. Because Israel is the ultimate enemy, Iran is allowed to subjugate its people in any way that it wants. Because Iran hates Israel. To me, I think it's weird to be worshiping any dictator. I don't understand why why watching fan cams of an 80-year-old like theocratic psychopath is somehow cool in any way. I genuinely do not see how that tracks. Unless, you just admit that you're an authoritarian. If you're playing the zero-sum game of everything Israel does is wrong and all of Israel's enemies are my friends, you are inevitably going to end up sucking the boots of some really psychotic people. Like the fucking Ayatollah. I don't understand why you need to do that in order to criticize Israel. That I really don't understand. Or why it's cool to just shrug at the subjugation of women and girls specifically, but also all protest, any protesters. Like, how can you talk out one side of your mouth about the ICE agents that are doing shit here in the US and then say nothing about what the Ayatollah's forces are doing in Iran, which is killing hundreds and hundreds of people just in this protest alone. According to NPR, the HRA, which is a human rights group that's based in the US, but is doing, has headquarters all over Iran and is tracking all this. They say that they have documented, this is just in the last couple days, have documented 495 fatalities among protesters, with over 500 other reported cases under review. So that's 1,000 right there, potentially. Some members of the Iranian security forces have also been killed, so that is even more. And the HRA says over 10,600 people have been arrested in 15 days. How is this something that you can just shrug at? This is why I really think that being a single issue voter, or thinking that every single thing needs to be seen through the lens of Israel is trash, is a fucking cop-out, because it allows you to check out of caring about the pain and suffering of a lot of other people. Most of us are dealing with and absorbing and internalizing the pain of the Palestinians, the Venezuelans, the Iranians, Americans, all of the immigrants. Like we are managing to do all of that, right? Because to me, it feels like we should be. It feels like it is the least we can do to support people who are struggling to have a better life. But when you just hate Israel and see everything through that lens, you don't have to give a fuck about the Iranian government murdering thousands of people and arresting tens of thousands of people for protesting. You've just checked out. It's a fucking cop-out. You let yourself off the hook for being empathetic, as they always say. You got a chubby chaser, folks.
At TurboFit0 is a chubby chaser confirmed. I just love the eyeshadow and the glasses. Great.
Thank you, Turbo Photo. I didn't know you were a chubby chaser. Kidding. So yeah, that has always bothered me, right? That, oh, okay, so because Israel sucks, all the people in Iran should suffer. It's okay that they suffer. All the people in the US, it's okay that they suffer, right? As long as they're fighting Israel, they can do whatever they want to their own people. So then, of course, I had to look. I had to go see what Hasan is saying about the uprising now, because that was back in June, right? When he was sucking the Ayatollah's dick. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he's changed his mind. Maybe he's like, oh shit, this guy is, rounding up and killing tens of or hundreds of people and imprisoning tens of thousands of them. Here's what Hasan is most worried about. I don't know where we go from here, but please, for the sake of the people, here he is acting like he gives a fuck about the people of Iran. Some sanctions relief would be nice. You can't celebrate them rebelling while we starve them. Not a single Iranian protester that has been able to make their voice heard outside of Iran has said anything about lifting fucking sanctions. None of them. That is not what the people care about. Lifting sanctions benefits the regime. It does not benefit the people of Iran. The people of Iran are in the fucking streets. Sanctions are not going... Lifting sanctions does not help them. It's just going to line the pockets of the fucking Ayatollah and his homies. This is the problem with being stun-locked on a single issue. Like, you end up siding with mass murdering fuckheads, when you could just dislike all of them and actually be for the people, which is like, I just don't understand, because people like Hasan say that they are Marxists, right? But one of the things that Karl Marx was biggest on is that religion is the opiate of the masses. So how are you going to idolize a theocracy? You idolize one in Iran, and you hate another in Israel. Both of these theocracies, and obviously Israel's also a democracy, but they are they're a Jewish ethno-state, right? Both of these governments are committing atrocities. Why are Israel's worse than Iran's? Why aren't they just both bad and both should be replaced? Nowhere does it say that in order to support Palestinians, the people of Iran that he's saying he cares about, nowhere does it say they need to be the enemy, or that the hero of this whole thing has to be the authoritarian dictatorships. The hero is the people. Like, that is something that leftists keep saying, right? Like, no one is coming to save us. The government doesn't give you anything, right? The government is not here for you. The government is fucking useless. Unless it's the Iranian government, and then, like, they're really good and cool. And we should trust them. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? All right, so then I went to oh, by the way, according to news coming out of Iran, they're going to be starting public executions this week. Public executions of protesters. This is on top of the 1,000 or more protesters that have just been summarily shot in the street. So I asked Hasan, hey Hasan, will you be jerking off to this on Twitch? I think it's very easy to think this is fucked up and have it not read as you supporting Israel. Like, Hasan, you have painted yourself into that corner. Nobody has painted you into that corner except for you. Trying to force everything through the lens of Israel sucks means you're now on the side of public executions. Isn't that really cool? If your red line is genocide, you're just cool with public executions? Like, you really can't be outraged by someone like Renee Good being murdered, right, in her car for no reason, and then suck off the Ayatollah. It's so inconsistent. And again, I think it's a cop-out. I think it's a cop-out. Because if you say, the only thing I care about is Israel, and anything that can defeat them is what I support, you get to stop caring about millions and tens of millions of people. You get to opt out of that. You don't have to care about Americans. You don't have to care about Iranians, right? Because we all deserve whatever happens. It's just trash. It's just trash. So, I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but just remember, because I know the minority is very, very loud. This like very stupid minority that thinks you have to constantly be virtue signaling about Israel to the point where you paint yourself into a corner that has you siding with public executions of protesters. It isn't a zero-sum game. It isn't a zero-sum game. And this is literally the logic, this zero-sum game shit about if we're not with Israel, if we're not against Israel, then we're with them. This is literally the logic that contributed to our own super fun fascist winter that we're having here in Minnesota with ICE, right? This kind of attitude pushed people to vote third party, to not vote, to stay home. We don't even know how many people, we know how many. Millions of people stayed home and didn't vote, especially young voters. Because people like Hasan were saying, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. The only thing that matters is Israel.
God, are they little angels? Are they dead?
At TurboFit0 is a little angel. Humanity isn't something to play games
Exactly.
with.
While most of us were out here trying to do literal, like legitimate harm reduction by keeping Trump out of office, Hasan was out here saying, you know, genocide's the red line and nothing else matters. But when nothing matters but Israel, you are fucking everybody else. You're fucking normal people. People who, the people are who socialists are supposed to care about. Actual people, individuals. Not the fucking bourgeoisie. Like the fucking Ayatollah. The workers. Not the people crushing them. It's so fucking backwards. And it's very easy to say and believe that everybody deserves to be free. The Palestinians, the Iranians, the Venezuelans, us in America. We all deserve to have fucking free, fair elections. And have freedom of expression. No one should be under the boot of their government. Because terrible things happen in that way. And I don't understand how Hasan can square that with himself. Because he spends so much time criticizing people in power. So much time criticizing power. He knows how much it corrupts people. And yet he is just shrugging at the abject violence committed by the Iranian theocratic dictatorship. Because Israel. Because Israel exists, Iran should be allowed to execute protesters. How do you square that with yourself? You don't. It's a cop-out. You don't want to deal with the actual nuances of anything, so you just adopt a black and white point of view, and it's easier. You don't have to think very much. You don't have to, bust any brain cells. So yeah, I think he is a fucking morally inconsistent boot sucker. Who is also advertising on Twitter. First of all, how embarrassing and corny that he is the model for all of his fucking outfits. All of his merch. Like, what are you doing? But these are ads on fucking Twitter. Guns in the background, swords in the background. You're so fucking cool, bro. USB cord belt. Fucking sick, bro. Your AI art that you're fucking advertising on Twitter. But yeah, you're definitely one of the people and for the people. You are paying one fascist corporation. You are working for another fascist corporation, Amazon. And you're using your time working for that other fascist corporation to suck the peepees of fascist governments. How does anybody take this shit seriously? I don't understand. So that's the latest on Hasan being a dum-dum. But don't worry, guys. Trisha Paytas is going to save us all. Because Trisha wants to run for Congress. Here she is, Googling how to run for Congress in California, where there is an open seat.
Currently Googling how to run for Congress in California 2026, and it takes me to like this PDF. Requirements, fees. It looks like I have to get...
Cute baby.
As a write-in candidate between February 9th through March 6th, I need to get the documents from election officials, get 40 to 60 signatures, and any candidate can get signatures. I wonder if I can get e-signatures. Can I do it online? Do I have to go person to person?
So she's already trying to just like get her fans to do it for her. And not necessarily, it has to be California residents, I believe.
The idea of me being representative for the state of California came to me in a dream, in a vision, if you will. It's so vivid to me.
Scared already?
I, like so many people, are just like watching the world just crumble little by little, but I'm not giving up hope. I'm a mother with 3 kids, and I really have a Generation Alpha and a Generation Beta, and they really need a better world. I'm in a safer world, and I see things all the time, like, how do I stop this? What do I do? How can we make a difference?
It's not running for Congress, bitch. Like, put your money somewhere.
What the fuck just happened?
Thank you,
It's like, I
Luna.
need to
Lunar.
get a bill to Congress. There was like just a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. We need to get the bill to Congress and pass the bill. So, first things first.
Unfortunately, she is good at manifesting. Listen, I feel like it's going to happen. Like, not joking. I feel like this, if she actually went through with it, she has lucked into a lot of things.
Start in California. My main goal is to make it adult work not be legal until you're 25.
Wait, what? She wants to make adult work illegal until you're 25? That is a very interesting stance. That is her biggest issue right now? She thinks the biggest issue right now is people doing sex work before 25? What the fuck?
That's one. But I have so many other agendas.
Oh, please tell us.
And now that I'm looking into it, I think it could actually be possible. We have 52 representatives here in California. I have a good social following, so...
I want to remind you guys that people thought Trump running was also a joke.
It's like my demographic too. But I need to get a move on. Because March 6th is the cutoff for signatures, and...
She can't just run for any seat in California. It has to be her district.
I need to get on it.
Why is she eating lunch while doing this? Because she always eats while she's on. This is definitely a distraction from her Israel grift, for sure. I'd stop at nothing to prevent this.
I never thought of myself as a political person until I started having kids and realizing, like, the world could be just so disastrous, dystopian for real by the time they get to be adults. So
I didn't care about anybody else until I had kids. These are the kind of selfish motherfuckers that should never have kids.
it's like, all right, Trish, enough just, like, shutting it out, being ignorant. A lot of it was protecting my mental health. Like, I do spiral when I see really dark and depressing things.
So fucking what, girl? That doesn't mean you just get to check out, especially as a white woman.
But getting a hold of my mental health means being able to not only deal with my emotions and spirals and triggers, I need to start dealing with, like, the world.
Remember when she was a trans man? Yeah.
I'm going to start my state. And I really think
I'm going to start in my state. This bitch wants to be president.
my slogan for running will just be like, California could be good. It could be good.
That's literally make America great again. California could be good. And that's also, yeah, that's very Republican.
Just need to figure out a better system for everyone.
Yeah, I'm sure the better system for everyone is up there. Is up in Trisha's head for sure.
And everything.
Trisha, do you know how many videos there are of you saying horrible shit? Like this is such like this is such terminally online behavior because she thinks the rest of the world, the offline world, is going to react to all of her scandals the way the internet has, where they're just like, oh, well, she's funny and she's crazy, so whatever. She can pretend, she can talk about how much she loves Hitler, and that's fine. She can, you know, say she's trans for 2 days and then take it back, and that's fine. She can be disgusting. She can have an OnlyFans, and that's fine. The world beyond your internet following, Trisha, is not gonna like you.
I'm looking into it, y'all. My kids' leftover mac and cheese is like one of my favorite snacks.
It looks like just noodles and like chunks of cheese.
This is making a dinner that smells really good, but this just also looked really good.
Listen, if I was cooking for my wife and she ate immediately before that and ruined her appetite for the meal that I was making, I would be so pissed. I'll just say that. Like, this is off topic. But that feels like disrespect, which he deserves.
Hope you guys have a good night. Any advice on this, let me know. I'm literally just Googling, but that's where it starts. It starts with a Google.
It starts with a Google. So Trisha's going to be president. That's my first thought. My first thought is, oh, well, she's going to somehow become fucking president. That's going to happen. I hope not, but that's all I can feel right now. There is a timeline. There is a very clear and not out of the range of possibility timeline where she wins. In California. And then goes on to the White House. But she is also somebody who cannot commit to anything, right? So it's hard to say. Don't you dare speak that into existence. I don't want it to be true. But we are in the age of celebrity presidents. It sucks. And let me tell you, I was like, well, she couldn't be worse than Trump. And I'm like, no. We're not rationalizing this shit. There's too much misogyny even if she was a good candidate. Well, I hate that, but you might be right. I'm about to flip a table. Listen, nothing... She hasn't posted, from what I've seen, she has not posted anything else about it yet. So maybe we're safe. Maybe she let the fantasy ride and saw that it was actually going to take a lot of work and decided against it. You don't want Moses to be the first husband? She could get Trump out, though. Trisha cannot be our hero. She can't be our hero. But I feel like that is what she's thinking. Like, I'll win the congressional seat in 2026, and then in 2028, I'll run for president. Ethan should run against Trisha. Oh, my God. Yes, she would be better than Trump, but that is the lowest bar. The lowest bar. And then Hasan would run too, and it would just, yeah. And then our terminally online world would collide with the real world. The crazy thing is, this could happen. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said she's gonna be fucking president. I remember when everyone was laughing about Trump and, you know, platforming him on all the shows because it was such an insane thing. It was so, like, such a sensationalist thing that this crazy person, this celebrity, was running for president. Like, oh my God, like, hey, let's just milk this while we can because he's never gonna win. Can't you see that happening with Trisha? Think of all the shit the news would put on about Trisha. She would get so much free publicity. Guys, Frenemies would be on NBC. We would see clips of Frenemies like every fucking day of her talking about getting a candlestick shoved up her ass. And not knowing what gravity is. Don't tell me you can't see it. Unfortunately, BPD often comes with lots of charisma, which is aligned with what helps politicians thrive. Yeah. We're gonna be famous! Listen, we'll be juicing. Yeah, her being a woman is definitely a strike against her. Not her being a fucking moron. Oh my God, imagine. Fucking hell. So we'll see. Would she allow trans chicken nuggets in sports? We'll have to wait for the debates to find out. All right, while we're talking about idiots that should go nowhere near politics, let's talk about Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang. All right, so the U.S. Representative Jasmine Crockett from Texas has announced her campaign to run for senator in her home state ahead of the Democratic primaries later this year. Thus far, her only opponent in the primaries that I've heard about is state rep James Tallarico. There might be others, but it seems to be that everyone's talking about those two and starting to compare the two of them. For some reason, I mean, I know the reason. The online leftists have decided that they hate Jasmine Crockett and that she is a piece of shit who's never going to win. I wonder why they think that. It's almost like the same thing they thought about the other black woman that was running recently. And Matt Rogers, who makes up half of the podcast Las Culturistas with Bowen Yang, had a lot of really stupid shit to say about Jasmine Crockett. Because he knows nothing about her. And even worse, he admits to knowing nothing about her opponent. But still says that you should give your money to him. Yes, he is male and white. So here is what Mr. Rogers had to say. Rhodes Scholar that he is.
Let me just qualify the Jasmine Crockett thing. She's not going to win a Senate seat in Texas, you guys. Like, if Beto O'Rourke couldn't do it, like, Jasmine Crockett is not going to do it. She is and it's nothing against her. It's just that she is a politician and that she is, like, you know, like, very well defined already. And I think it's my opinion that
This is on the heels of him saying, don't give your money to Jasmine Crockett. Literally said, do not give your money to her. She's too well defined.
Politician and that she is, like, you know, like, very well defined already. And I think it's my opinion that we are going to need someone who is less defined at this moment that then rises up. Like, I'm interested in this Tallarico guy from Texas.
Oh, I don't know him.
I'm just interested in him.
Okay.
You know what
I don't know anything. Listen, Bo and Yang right there. I don't know him. I'm just interested in this guy. He's less defined, which is him literally saying, I don't fucking know who this guy is. But I know I hate Jasmine Crockett.
Know him.
I'm just interested in him. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I'm just interested in him. I don't love him. But still, give him your money because I'm interested in him instead of Jasmine Crockett. I know nothing about him. But give him your money, and especially, even if you don't give him your money, definitely don't give it to Jasmine Crockett, is what he's fucking saying.
like, oh, I haven't seen him before. It would be hard for them to define him as anything other than what he is, which is like a rising Democratic politician from someplace like Texas.
I haven't seen him before.
It would be hard for them to define him as anything other than what he is, which is like a rising Democratic politician from someplace like Texas.
A rising Democratic politician, what he's not saying is that it is a white male rising Democratic politician. Because Matt Rogers, as a gay white male, thinks being a white male is the default. He thinks it goes without saying. And that we need another just default candidate, unlike Jasmine Crockett, who is defined, meaning not white and male.
Who is like, yes, speaking a little bit to the middle, but at least he's someone that, like, we can't define already.
Okay.
So he's speaking to the middle, which they hate Jasmine Crockett for. He is not any more progressive than Jasmine Crockett. And Matt Rogers knows nothing about him. Has never seen him before. But based on that, you should not give your money to Jasmine Crockett. Let me remind you that Matt Rogers' credentials to speak on stuff like this are non-existent. He's a fucking actor. And in my opinion, not a very good one. I think his performances are really fucking annoying. I personally would love for Matt to define well-defined without sounding like a fucking racist misogynist. Because I don't think he can. And this is a great reminder that white gay men are, especially if they're rich like Matt is, are only one little decimal point away from white straight men who run this country. The top of the patriarchy food chain. They are like half a step off. And as we see with fucking Grindr going down every time there's a Republican convention, most of them are fucking gay too. He's not, James Tallarico isn't well defined to you. You know nothing about him. You just like that he is like Beto O'Rourke because he's white and he's male. And that's what you think we need to win Texas. Even though you are not from Texas, neither is Bowen, neither of you are in politics at all, and you know nothing about him. Some claim that this is about Israel. And again, this is the same fucking zero-sum shit that I can't stand. And to some degree, with dum-dums like Matt Rogers, it's just about popularity. It's about saying the right thing to not get canceled by the cool online leftists who hate Israel. Because guess what? Jasmine Crockett and James Tallarico have pretty much identical stances on Israel. That it deserves to exist, that it has the right to defend itself, and also that they are committing a genocide that needs to stop. The only difference is James Tallarico is a state rep. He hasn't been in Congress getting experience at the federal level like Jasmine Crockett, well defined because she has fucking experience. He hasn't been in Congress to vote on these issues, but guaranteed he would be voting the same way that Jasmine Crockett did. Here's Jasmine's Representative Crockett's statement about the ceasefire last year. Really, really horrible, super Zionist stuff here, guys. Ready? After 15 months of horror, the news of an impending ceasefire agreement between the Israeli government and Hamas is a great step towards halting the fighting in Gaza, providing much-needed assistance to Palestinian civilians, and reuniting hostages with their families after more than a year in captivity. Such a bitch, right? I applaud the Biden-Harris administration and the Qatari and Egyptian government's intensive diplomatic efforts. I am hopeful that all parties will swiftly accept the terms of this deal to officially bring an end to a chapter of egregious violence unleashed upon the civilian populations of Gaza and Israel. Even as we welcome this news, we must not forget all the families whose loved ones were killed in Hamas's October 7th attack and the many innocent people killed in the war that followed, the majority of whom were Palestinian women and children. It is long past time for the fighting to end and the work of building peace and security to begin. A permanent, lasting peace is the only way forward to ensure the futures of the Palestinian and Israeli peoples, and it is incumbent on our government to do all it can to help secure that lasting peace. Wow, don't give your money to her. That is she has an extremely normal stance. But because the online left hates her, because she dared to say Israel exists and it's going to keep existing, because it is. It just fucking is. There are 8 million people there. Like, we have to deal with the reality. Again, when you don't deal in the reality, it's a fucking cop-out. Because you cop out of all the real work, the incremental work that has to be done to establish peace. When you just say burn it all down without a plan, you opt out. You opt out. And Jasmine Crockett is not fucking doing that. I like James Tallarico. I think he's great. I think he does appeal to white Christians. He leads with that a lot. He says, I'm Catholic. He talks about his religion. And I think that could go well in Texas. I also think Jasmine Crockett could do well in Texas if people like Matt Rogers didn't fucking keep shitting on her before she even runs. My stance on the primaries is that primaries are great. Let everyone have their say. Let people run. Let people talk about their platforms and what they want to do. Throwing people out before they even fucking start is so counterproductive. Especially, Matt, when you admit that you don't know anything about these fucking people. And also, fuck Bowen for sitting there and saying nothing to him. And just agreeing with him. It's all this stupid popularity shit of not wanting to be seen like you're on the wrong side of things, instead of actually having a stance and caring about things. these children, because I'm sure Matt and Bowen are much younger than me, these children need to fucking grow up and learn to have their own opinions, and also to like research their opinions instead of just yelling them out loud. A black woman governor of Texas would be so cunt. Yeah, I mean, she's running for Senate. Jasmine has a lot of charisma and has been all over the news and media. Yes, specifically standing up to Trump. She's also feels things so deeply. She was in tears the other day, I think, about Renee Good being murdered. Like, she is a good, decent fucking human being. Like, I am so sick of these snobs, these woke scolds, deciding that nobody is good enough to get elected. And even the people they think are great, even the people they brag about helping get elected, Hasan, then they start fucking turning on him too. Everyone's shitting on Mamdani that's on the left now. Because he condemned the fact that this group of extremist protesters showed up outside a synagogue saying, "We love Hamas." Like, that is such a fucking softball. Yes, I condemn that. We don't support terrorism. Like, oh yeah, AOC, they've already thrown her out. They threw her out a long time ago. We need someone that's not as well defined. Like this guy. I don't know anything about him, but he's not well defined. It's literally because he's white and male like you, and you think that that is the default. That's what it is. Bowen would vote for Trisha. He's a fucking coward. Bowen's a fucking coward. Matt's a moron, and Bowen's a coward. And that's my stance on that. Here is a moment where Tina Fey, Queen Tina Fey, whom I love so much, went on their show and told Bowen to his face that he is too famous to be having controversial opinions. And I will say, in this moment, yes, she is predicting the future, right? Because she's so fucking smart. But also, Matt Rogers is so fucking fake in this clip. I thought this when I saw it. I was like, I have seen gay guys like this before. He fucking hates her. He hates Tina Fey. It is very clear to me that he does not like her. And he is like fake laughing. Because he's a bitch. All right, here it is. And that's when I really started to hate him. I will say I never liked their show. I think they're both fucking annoying. I liked some of what Bowen did on SNL, but a lot of it was just the same character over and over again. Let's be real.
I don't think so, honey. Bowen Yang giving his real opinions about movies on this podcast. I regret to inform you that you are too famous now, sir. What's going to happen? You having a problem with Saltburn? Shh. Quiet luxury. Keep it to yourself, because what are you going to do when...
That fucking fake-ass laugh and dead eyes. Did you see that?
Quiet luxury. Keep it to yourself, because what are you going to do when Emerald Fennell calls you about her next project where you play Carrie Mulligan's coworker in the bridal section of Harrods, and then Act 3 takes a sexually violent turn and you have to pretend to be surprised by that turn. You hang out with Ariana and SpongeBob now. That is your life. Okay? And Matt Rogers, I can tell you, you got about 1 year left, and then learn from my mistakes, learn from IO podcast.
She said 1 year. It was a little over, was like almost 2 years? Almost 2 years Matt Rogers got before he got fucking ate up.
Forever. 5 seconds. Authenticity is dangerous and expensive. I don't think so, honey.
This is actually, that's what that is. And that is so
that's
real.
An all-timer.
Let's go.
Authenticity is dangerous and expensive. But here's the thing. Matt Rogers has now walked this back. Matt Rogers has apologized So what is authentic? Hey, everybody. I hear the response and I'm taking every bit of it to heart, I promise. Transparency and candor matter to me because he's been getting shredded in the comments. Transparency and candor matter to me, especially on the podcast. I'm a very progressive person who cares deeply about winning these elections, even though I know nothing about them, and I want to discount the black woman whose policies are identical to the white man's. But my phrasing was not right. So he's not actually apologizing. He still thinks Jasmine Crockett isn't right. I wonder how he would rephrase that. I will be more thoughtful. I really do promise. I have great respect and admiration for Representative Crockett. No, you fucking don't. And I regret that my words suggested otherwise. I just want us to win, and I will be better at finding ways to help. Ways you can help. Donate your money and shut the fuck up. Donate your money, shut the fuck up. Let the primaries happen. Cultivate an opinion based on information and not your fucking racism and misogyny that you haven't unlearned yet, white gay man. And then speak up. Because I really, really, really would love to see you, Matt, rephrase calling Jasmine Crockett well-defined. Because to me, it sounded like you wanted to call her the fucking N-word. And say an N-word can't win in Texas. Donate your money and shut the fuck up. Unfucking believable. Every single election, some white guy who doesn't know anything, who isn't from the state they're talking about, who has just gained sentience, right? This time after doing like years of fucking poppers, decides to talk about a red state like they fucking know anything. Like they know what's possible. Meanwhile, Jasmine Crockett just did a massive fundraiser and tons of Latino Texans showed up. There are also a lot of fucking black people in Texas. Like he's acting like Texas is all just white guys like him. Undefined white guys. Trash. And yes, it's an Insta story apology. It is not a main feed. Just let the people run. I don't know who I like more. I know I love Jasmine Crockett as a representative, and I would miss her, right? Because the House of Reps is very different from the Senate. I would miss her there, but she would be a great senator too. She's one of the few people that actually tries to hold the Republicans accountable. But I don't know if I agree with her on everything. And I don't know if I agree with James Tallarico on everything. I am waiting for the primary to see how I feel. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. She has been officially invited to the carne asada. Isn't calling a black woman too much a microaggression because it reinforces the stereotype? Absolutely. She's too qualified. She's too well-defined because she has federal experience or because she's black. Because that's what it is. He's saying her identity politics are not going to go well in Texas. Because he thinks his identity is just a neutral. White and male is the neutral. Anything else is too much. Too defined. But he won't ever rephrase that. Because he knows what he meant. He's following the Hasan, you gotta leave identity politics out of this. And somehow when you do that, only white guys are the ideal candidate. Isn't that so weird? Isn't that so funny? All right, let's end on some fun. So as y'all know, horrible things are happening in Minnesota. A mom was shot in the fucking face and killed by an ICE agent, and the protests are getting crazy there. The good news is the Minnesotans have been fighting back. They are doing it in so many different ways. It has been so encouraging to see. So I rounded up a couple of fun videos to watch of people fighting back, laughing at the ICE agents, cracking jokes on them, ICE agents eating shit on the ice and the snow. So we're gonna end with some good news, some news that will hopefully ease your souls a little bit. And then we have a funny story to read through. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't subscribed already, I hope you do. You can join our Discord, which is open to everyone. There are some channels that are for members only. You can become a member if you'd like. But yeah, that's my little spiel. And let me pin the Guamcord link. Thank you, everyone. And we have less than a week until the next H3 episode. Okay, first up. Here we go. Here's a bunch of people shitting on the ICE commander, Greg Bovino, after he went to take a pee in Target. Fuck it. I love when people call people bums.
Fucking bum, you're a bitch. If your wife is out, probably fuck her too. You guys are all bitches. You can't do shit to me. You can't do a thing to me. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, Greg.
Nobody fucking wants you here. Right, get the fuck out. Walk the fuck out, you stupid bitches. Get the fuck out of here. Dumb, the fuck out of here. You fucking cop.
These dudes are so obviously like Patriot Front losers.
Get the fuck out. Nobody fucking wants you here. Right, get the fuck out. Walk the fuck out, you stupid bitches. Get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
Dumb, the fuck out of here. You fucking coward. You're a fucking coward, bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Hold on, baby. I'm on the phone with these bitch ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitches.
Fucking losers.
Fuck you. And if you didn't have a gun or a badge, I would beat the shit out of you. Take that fucking badge off. And that fucking gun.
What are you gonna do, bitch? Keep walking.
You're a bitch. Get the fuck out, you fucking pussy. You fucking bitch ass white boys. I'll fucking spit on you. Fucking get out of here.
Oh, everyone fucking hates them. What the fuck are you gonna do, loser? They're such little gremlins. Everybody hates you. Everybody hates you. Was it a fucking paintball gun? What a loser. It's probably a pepper ball gun. Fucking losers. Woo! I hate them. The entire city fucking hates them. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, here's an ICE agent slipping and falling on ice and everyone laughing at him. Dude's never seen black ice before. And he runs away. Oh.
Enough!
He fucking ran away! He ran away. I love everyone cheering. And look, immediately runs away. What a fucking loser.
Enough! Enough!
Oh my God. I want to go to Minneapolis so bad. I want to go there so bad. Follow me on Instagram, everybody. I do all It's all politics on Instagram if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff. Here's a little supercut I made of another incident. Let me just turn the volume up here. Fucking idiots. And his gun goes off. Fucking idiots. Where are these morons from? Yeah, don't salt your sidewalks in Minneapolis. And last but not least, I just love this. This is some Somali women passing out samosas to the protesters in Minneapolis on a cold day.
This is our
So
Somali
sweet.
community.
Look at this.
This is our Hawaii right here giving out some busa. Thank you so much. Thank you, bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This is so sweet.
This is what we need. This is what we need. Thank you so
Fucking
much.
goosebumps.
Thank you. Minneapolis. Everyone come on.
Just so sweet.
You're such a con.
This is our Somali community. This is our Hawaii right here giving out some busa. Thank you so
sweet.
much. Thank you, bye. Thank you.
And I will say, I was going to show the video of the woman who had the DoorDash driver run into her house, but it's very hard to watch. It's very upsetting because for a long time in the video, this poor young mom doesn't know what to do, right? And even the police are telling her she has to let this woman go, right? She has to like give this woman over to ICE. But the cool thing that happens if you do watch the video, watch till the end, because she doesn't give her up. She opens the door and she sees other women, bystanders, have showed up. They're filming and they're telling her, you don't have to let her go. They can't come in your house. Like they are giving her information and they are giving her power. And I think without those bystanders, and even the woman herself said that they helped her a lot. Without those bystanders who were filming and supporting her and showing up, if it was just her against this wall of men with guns, she probably would have handed the woman over, but she didn't. And the fucking ICE agents left. And that woman is still safe and she's still here. Her husband was taken, but I think they know where he is, or they're in contact with an immigration lawyer and they're dealing with that. But that is the lesson to that story, I think. It's that even if you think that recording or just being there is not going to be helpful, it fucking is, because you are giving courage to someone else. You are giving courage to someone else. They are giving courage to you, right? So if you see shit happening, show up, film it, be loud. I just bought whistles for me and my wife. Do what you can to get in the way, to be annoying, right? And to give others your courage. Yeah, they helped the woman out with an immigration lawyer. It's amazing. Non-compliance. I mean, you've seen, if you've been watching this stuff on Instagram and social media, a lot of times these guys fucking leave because they don't have the authority to kidnap people. If they don't have a warrant and there are enough people there pushing them, they just all fucking run away like little baby cowards. So don't think that showing up is not important. And if you are in Minneapolis, I don't know if anybody here is, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not entirely sure why Trump has gone so hard on your city. Maybe you guys know. But, we had that totally astroturfed Somali daycare bullshit, right? And now we have this. There's a, maybe it's because Tim Walz is governor. I don't know why he has targeted y'all, but y'all are like the front lines of a civil war. Like, that is what it feels like to me. It feels like Minneapolis is the front lines of a civil war. And we are watching that happen. I wish the cops were more helpful. Maybe some of them are. I have seen them showing up at hotels and not arresting protesters, but like turning their sirens on in the middle of the night, which is great. At the hotels where the ICE agents are. I hope to see more of that. And I hope that this lawsuit that the Attorney General, Ellison, is filing will get these Nazis out of your city, these fucking terrorists out of your city. It's all over Minnesota now. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's targeting. Yeah, he's targeting it because of walls. Both of us are from Minnesota. My cousin and I chat about this. We think it has to do with the fact that Minnesota is pretty decently run and MAGA can't take credit for any of it. Yeah. Oh, we do have some minis in chat. I have close friends that live in Minneapolis. They're heroes. If they're out and they're doing this shit to any degree, filming, making noise, protesting, feeding people, I would love to be there feeding people. And probably getting arrested. I was watching, what was I watching? Oh, I was watching Caleb Herron's podcast, and he was talking about, do we want to talk about the lesbian tarantulas? Hey, snide remark. 1 month member, woo! But Caleb Herron was talking about what kind of old person you want to be. My immediate thought was, I want to be the kind of old person that gets fucking arrested at protests. Because I can't right now. Like, I don't want to lose my fucking job. Like, I am the breadwinner, right? Like I make a lot more money right now. Get up for Wham! Oh, Sniper Mark, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Yeah, I want to be Jane Fonda, essentially. I want to get fucking arrested. So, do what you can. Be prepared. Get a whistle. Know what you can do and not do with ICE agents. Show up. Go to protest. Get involved where you can. This is the stuff that really matters. This is very immediate and urgent. And if you're in Minnesota, we love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And thank you. Thank you for all you're doing. Yes, this is Teddy Glow. It matched my my ball gown for the Soapy Awards. All right, one last final insane thing. Where is it? Let me see if I can get it. Okay. All right, yes, here it is. All right, this is totally true because it's now been verified by multiple people. Have y'all seen this story about the poop haunted house? I'm just going to click through it. Madonna's Like a Prayer should be playing in your head because that's what this person chose. Hi, Sunhouse. Okay, so here's the story. It is insane. My best friend asked my boyfriend and I to volunteer as scare actors one night at a local haunted house. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, bless me. Why aren't you going? Oh, fuck. Why isn't it? Do I have to make it smaller? Is it? No! All right, let me just read it to you then. It's so good. We can't leave on that stupid note. I hear your voice. It's like an angel sighing. Let me plug it in here. All right. We try again. Congratulations to all of our Soapies winners, by the way. Appreciate you for being gross and funny and creative. America's the default. All right. My best friend asked my boyfriend and I to volunteer as scare actors one night at a local haunted house. We arrive a bit late, quick slap on some makeup, grab what scraps of costumes we can, and get ready for showtime. We all get put to work in a PVC pipe maze type room with constant strobes. We each take a different section to do our scaring. I jump out and scream to scare the groups coming through repeatedly. One of my screams pushed out a suspiciously warm fart. I figured my period was on its way. One more group I scream at. I'm sure I just got my period. It's real warm. No biggie. I've got layers on. It's dark. I can thug it out. Another group comes through and I do my jump scare. At that exact moment, poo is flying out of me with the force of a Super Soaker 2000. It stinks, and the only way out from where I was stationed was through the rest of the haunted house. I had to do an entire obstacle course through inflatable halls, crawling through tubes, navigating whatever hellscape I was now in. Stuck behind prior groups, rushing behind them, sometimes on all fours. Now as some teenage shit demon fighting for her life. They thought I was really scary. I reached the end, which is a tube to a massive slide with 3 landings to slow you down. Each layer of this slide, I went faster and faster. I was airborne and would forcibly poop more each time I landed. There's no way that not only I, but that whole slide were half brown, like I was a piping bag, and the Lord kept stomping on me. My now only bathroom option was a dark porta potty next to hundreds of people and a massive bonfire. I tossed all of my clothes into the shit pit, covering myself with the salvaged rags that were once my impromptu costume. My dad had to pick me and my boyfriend up, with barely enough cloth to cover me. My best friend told my boyfriend I was faking, and I was just being a little bitch. I did, in fact, also get my period. So apparently this happened in Wisconsin. And someone said in the comments, if this was the Morgan, Wisconsin, they said this out of nowhere. I was there, and one of the scare actors stopped us right before the slide, saying we couldn't go down because someone had an accident. So yeah, and then a bunch of other people were verifying it in the comments. So that's the poop story. And the account is Choldy Mees, if you want to go and see. She has done some follow-ups, which are great. Highly recommend those. That's Choldy Mees on TikTok. Well, friends, we are now only 6 days from H3 2026. We are in the final stretch. I know at the beginning we didn't think we could make it, but we're almost there. Less than a week to go. I will be back tomorrow. We have a huge members episode tomorrow. We are doing Who the Fuck Did I Marry? And you are going to see Carol. You are going to get an up close and personal look at Carol and the kinds of shit that she has tagged me in recent years. Because you can delete it, you can delete your whole account. But the internet is forever. So if you aren't a member, it's a good time to be a member. We have the whole series is done. And now I have multiple girls. I have multiple girls who have had experiences with Carol, who have reached out to me and become paying members because Carol talks about me so much. So thanks for the marketing, Carol. 2 girls have now become paying members because they know firsthand how insane Carol still is. And they are very much enjoying the series, and they also can corroborate everything that's in them. They're like, yep, that sounds exactly like her. So quite validating, quite affirming indeed. They're back the day after your birthday. Yay! She definitely is my own personal snarker. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow night for more fun. Congrats again to all the Soapies winners. And we'll talk soon. Bye.